Okay.
Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The world's greatest heroes are all here. Lay claim to your glorious victory. Come lead. Wonderland. Fight it out. It's do or die. Fight! First attack. Yes. Great crossover attack. Crossover attack. Crossover attack. Crossover attack. Air combo! Crossover danger! Down! Cool! Vengeance is mine. Danger! Crossover attack! Strike me down with all the power at my command! Mighty smash! Crossover attack! Advancing guard! Level 1! Level 2! Reversal! Air combo! 2! Danger! Heaven grab! Mighty punish! I feel power!
Weren't expecting that. God, PlayStation Network's dead today.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Get ready to brawl. Fight! First attack.
Oh, I walked into that.
Air combo. Air combo. Here comes some new challenges.
Hey, hooray! Last.
Normal. Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Slow.
The third chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top?
Now the thing with this game is it says beginner on or amateur. Most people will pass that level on the PS3 version. Unfortunately, they didn't give it the ability to remove profiles across, basically. So we all start from level 1 again. Which are people that have just downloaded the game today and were there's bollocks on it. Well, they're
Go for broke. Fight!
oh, it's laggy as fuck. Wow, you've got the extracts already? I don't get it. Why start with the X Factor? Ah, brilliant. You got a microphone. Hey, did you notice everyone now seems to be starting from beginner and amateur? It's pissed me off. I've saw me progress. A lot of progress. Oh god, I've not made a transition from fight stick to pad well. I can't even pull off his Now that felt like a cheap win, you know, I can't even pull off me like uppercut. I apologise for that, man. This game, I gotta get a fight stick ASAP. It's ruining it. He's had Jin Gambit, Anime Shoes, Dark Stuff. Yeah, I quite agree. Well, I also like to see Power Stone characters make an appearance. And maybe, ooh, if you're gonna add Marvel characters, Punisher and Doc Ock. Definitely. This is hard work. I mean, I'm gonna turn off the fight request for the time being. Because that felt like a really cheap win. It just... He's got a tornado claw. It's basically Wolverine's Dragon Punch. I'm trying to play with a pad and not the control sticks. Simply because you gotta get precise inputs. And I'm finding it difficult. I've got a fight stick. I got a... it's a Mad Catz. I've got a couple actually. I've got combos. But they're for PS3. They're last gen. They don't work with this. Now, with Street Fighter 5, Capcom allowed you to play with what they call the legacy sticks now, which were the original sticks. But for me, I can't understand why they couldn't just introduce a driver into the PS4, you know. Just download it from the PlayStation Store. Even if I had to pay money, I would have done that. No. So to not be able to use my fight sticks I pay good money for. I'll turn the online mode off for now. That victory was embarrassing for me. Hope they bring back Venom. Miss that character, really do. Oh, he did do that. He always jumps when he lands a scroll. This is, you know, computer AI. It's fucking giving me. Now, if Capcom could be kind enough to download, you know, put the rest of the Marvel series on here, and even throw in some of the older games like Children of the Atom, I'd be really grateful. That was a great game. X-Men vs Street Fighter, yeah, I remember that. I had it on main. No, it was a KWAX emulator. And the version I had was, I had every version, including the Japanese one. There's some, a stand-up comedian for some reason, I don't know what he was, Noriago or something, his name. And he was like the equivalent of Ace Phoenix. So if you could imagine like an Ace Phoenix type character, but in the Street Fighter and the X-Men Street Fighter crossover game.
Thanks for playing. Come back soon.
No, I don't think people suck at it. I think the learning curve is good, but steep. I mean, it really is. I mean, I'm having a knock around with the computer there. But coming from the PS3 version to this, I'm finding the transition hard. Like I say, I haven't got a fight stick. And you got muscle memory. You got, remember, you got one hand free that was over an entire, you know, all your buttons. Just one hand doing all that. Now you got two hands doing the work of what one hand was doing technically. It's like 1 and a half. You got the L1, L2 buttons, for argument's sake, and now where, you know, you're, for me, right-handed. My right hand would have covered it, but yeah, it's a transition. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Yeah, I'm alright. To be honest, I've got it, but I'm much better on the first game, which is technically just 2-on-2. You had a third character, but that was only an assist. It wasn't. I mean, Arthur, that was his debut in a game outside Ghost, I believe. But on here, you know. Oh, coincidentally, I think Arthur is he the only character that can't dash on this game? I believe he's the only character that hasn't got a dash move. This is Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls and Ghosts costume. Arthur is the only one that can't do a dash, I think. I could be wrong, but it's off the top of my head. Agreed. Definitely about skills. My skills at the moment, I'm rusty. I mean, I literally sold Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as soon as I found out that this one was coming. You know, I bought it the next day. But a bit as I was hasty. I should have kept the PS3 version. Final, yes, he was the boss in Marvel Superheroes. They had to nerf him big time for that game, but he has got a cracking moveset. I did like him. Ro, not brilliant. Jill was one of my go-to characters at the time. Actually, she had the didn't she have a health? You know, she could heal. That was one of her moves. I know you mean Juggernaut. He's I'd like to see him make a comeback in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. You could do some more big characters, really. I mean, what we got here? We got Hulk and Hulk, Sentinel, Hagar, and Nemesis. I suppose are the big characters in this game. Technically, Doctor Doom, Gold Iron Man. Yeah, I remember that. Remember him well. Chun-Li. What was her? It was Shadow Lady, which I believe is. Oh my god, she's... Ah, there she is! Yep, she's here still, her costume. Shadow Lady, she was called in that. Yeah. There was some good tag team move-ups, you know, if you had a like Ryu, you could... I believe his character was a combination of Ken and... Was it Ken and Shawn from Street Fighter 3? I'm not 100% sure on that. But that was one of his specials. And you could combine them all. And the double team moves on that game are fast. Really fast. I'll turn in the fight... Yeah, fight request off. For me, training, you... On all games... Just go in hard. I don't know why I even bothered hard. Go very hard. This will knock the rust off quicker than anything. Look how rusty I am. I'm getting beaten by the damn raccoon here. This game's like $25 in America. UK, I paid $19.99 for it. And it's well worth the money, you know. It's not a bad game by far. I mean, immensely better for me with a fight stick. If you haven't played with a fight stick, stick with your pad. You know, you're not going to improve overnight. It's just I've been playing Street Fighter from day one in the arcade, so. Fraction too late. Ah, the lady setup. I like that. For my cheat moves, I do use a lot of cheat moves. Ghost Rider. He's got some. He's like a beginner's character. I'm still using him now. I can't help myself. And online, I feel bad for it because it's such a cheap character. Look at me, ass handed to me on a plate today. It's not good. You know, I'm almost tempted to trade in a couple of fight sticks just to get this, you know. Are Mad Cat still the go-to people for these fight sticks these days? I don't know. January soon. That'll be the time to pick up a new fight stick. So I'm going to hold off until mid-sales.
Continue. 9.
definitely hold off till mid-sales, I think. You know, you get a better deal later in the month. Especially if they haven't shifted any stock. When I was playing arcade games, I'm not even joking, I started with the original Street Fighter. And before it had the 6-button layout that we all know and love, they had rubber punch buttons. You had only 2 buttons, punch and kick. And the harder you press these buttons determined what move you'd do. So say a light tap on the rubber button, it would just be a light kick. You have to hammer it and you'd get a heavy kick. It was hell on the fingers and the machines didn't last very long. That's when the Capcom decided to introduce the 6-button layout. But yeah, it's... In fact, here we go. Ryu from Street Fighter. That's the original, and you know, brings back fond memories. Final Fight 3? Am I right? Is Final Fight 3? Look, I believe it is. Now Amaterasu, what's his? What's it? Amaterasu? I don't know. I'm not very good. His alternate colour. That's a Shenko, isn't it? You reckon? I don't know. Beautiful Joe, that was a great game back in its day, and I had the PS2 version. I didn't get to play it on the GameCube. Yeah, I've had some good memories from the arcades. One of my fondest was watching a real-life punch-up over an arcade game. It was Shinobi. It was 2 kids. They were kids. They were in their late teens, these guys. And they're fighting over a coin. A damn coin that, you know, proper hitting each other. Someone had put the money on the side, you know. Oh, that's my turn. The guy that was playing Shinobi at the time just lost his credits. he turned his back for 2 minutes. He put his coin down, he turned his back to his mate. The guy playing the game just lost. So rather than continue his own money, he decided to use that stack of coins on the side. Oh, the guy that put his money there went ballistic. It was only about 50 pence worth in English money. And the fight was unreal. Everyone stopped, you know, we all dropped what we were doing. I was on a Ninja Turtles game at the time. We all stopped to watch this punch up. Blood everywhere. They got banned for life. That was Spellbound Arcade in Gloucester. Yeah, you know, I'm still having just a knock around on this. So what it is, I'm having trouble pulling off dash maneuvers. You know, dash cats and stuff. With a control pad, it's near impossible, you know. Nigh on impossible. Yeah, the bets did get ugly. They had a pool table there. They removed it after 6 months of being there. Those pool cues were ideal weaponry. It was like watching Gambit and Mike Hagel with a pipe. It was horrible. So rough arcade, that one. My mum banned me from going there. She thought I was going to get hurt. I mean, I like retro gaming. I still stream Contra. They just released that on Arcade Archives. And even the original Double Dragon. Yeah, I'm not really doing well. I've got to go to bed in a minute. I've got to continue doing my night shifts. Fortunately, work gets in the way of living. Yeah, I'm having an ugly time of it on here. Right. I'm going to bid everyone good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. I've got to go and get some sleep now and work tonight. When am I off? My shift finished Saturday morning for 4 days off. So, Peace be with everyone. Have a fun. Look after yourselves.
Continue.